guys, so I am heading down to do my overnight, heading down to Kentucky. So it's about an hour and 25, an hour and 30 minute drive. I'm going to go over a few things real quick while I'm in the car. And it is a rainy day. So we'll have fun with that tonight. A couple things. Gear wise, all I'm taking with me is my EDC bag. And I might have a tent in my car. I have no idea. I know we used one a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I ever took it out or not. So if I did, that's going to be a plus. So with that being said, yeah, buckle up for the ride and see you when I get down there. Gotta love Cincinnati. And here comes the rain again. Seems like it took forever, but pulling up here now, as you can see, there is nothing around here. So this is where I grew up at. But yeah, once I get there, I'll fire it up and go through my gear and everything that I got and what we're going to do for the night and go from there. Alright guys, so I found out that I did have the tent in the car, so I'm actually going to attempt to take this with me. Just running over some of the other stuff that I might need with me, but basically that's all I'm taking. And with the skies looking like they're about to open up again, you can probably see that pretty good. So that being said, grab my stuff and shoot, forget my head if it wasn't attached sometimes. Alright, so the part that I'm in right now is pretty thick. But trying to find a opening, it's going to be the hard part, is just how thick it is right here. Let's see if you can see what I'm saying. Tons of squirrels. Look at that. Tell me that's not gnarly. But, oh, thorns. There's a bunch of spots where deers are bedding down over here. Just in time for deer season. Oh, let's see here. So the three things you want to look for when you're out here is definitely the first main source is water. And growing up out here, especially where I'm at right now, there's about 4 creeks that run down through here. So I am going to head down here to the creek. Man, sticker bushes everywhere. Perfect. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this whole area right through here, that's nothing but a big old deer trail. Bow season started last weekend, I think. So, it's a pretty sweet looking tree. Oh, check this out. through that way. This really wouldn't be too bad of a spot. Still need to find the creek. I did have a gallon of water with me, but I may or may not have left that in the car. So, shame on me. All kinds of cover, man. I think I just found my new favorite spot here. We'll follow this over here. Oh. Alright, so if I can find a flat spot down here for this tent. See what I'm seeing? So of course this creek is completely dry right now. We literally haven't had rain in roughly a month and a half. Oh, perfect. Right on the side of the property edge and everything. So, that's pretty dead. See if I can get you guys to mount up. So, on the plus side, I have plenty of stuff to get this cleared right here, get shelter set up for the night, and way out of shape. This thing's right in. It's a little better. No more steak. But yeah, might set up a couple other things. First things first is we got to get this ground cleared up, get all these leaves out of the way, and yeah, go from there on this one. So let me get this cleared up and I'll get back with you guys. Actually, I'll show you what the ground looks like real quick. Just all leafy, just a little leafy. All right, so I had to move from over there. Did find out this tree right here is pretty dead. Hopefully it won't give me any problems, but we'll see how the night goes. So, like I said, always got my gloves with me no matter what. Always have my gloves. So what I'm going to do now is and I didn't bring my saw. So it's another strike against me. For later. And like I said, this recording, or maybe I haven't said it yet, this is just on my phone, so I don't have any fancy equipment yet. So we'll see how good everything turns out. I did bring my old phone. I'm going to try to record on that too. See how that goes. But yeah, it's always good practice to have something to lay down on the ground underneath your tent or your shelter. I didn't have a tarp to lay down, so that's kind of why I was clearing it, making sure there wasn't any big twigs or anything there. But yeah, as soon as I get this up, it's pretty late. I didn't get out here until almost 5. But yeah, I'm going to get this up and then probably start on dinner and find me some rocks to hopefully build me a little fire. So, all right, so I got the tent up. Maybe just in the nick of time because it definitely feeling like it's getting ready to rain. Just trying to find a flat-ish spot. It's hot now. I need to kind of watch myself because, move this up a little bit. Should work. Like I said, I am sweating pretty bad right now. Gonna have to watch that. It's supposed to get down about 30 degrees tonight. So beginning of October, it's kind of one of the things that you gotta get used to, but sweating like I am right now and later on, that's just a recipe for disaster. And I have no idea if this thing's actually gonna hold the water out tonight or not. Let's hope she does, because we're supposed to get some pretty bad thunderstorms later on tonight. Alright guys, I had to stop for a minute. I am drenched. You can't tell how humid it is. My beard just went poof. So I need to cool down a little bit. It's actually kind of making me worry. I did get this going. I'm not going to have a huge fire. Basically, I'm going to get more rocks to put back here, just to have a back on it. Ground is pretty wet. It's been raining all day. I just want to get some of this stuff done before it does start raining. But at the same time, I got to make sure I take care of myself too. You know, when you hurry and hustle, I got out here late, so you don't want to be in this situation where you're like I am right now and literally drenched. So what I'm going to do is kick back. I'm going to set you guys up here in a second and show you what I got. What we're actually going to use tonight, and what's for dinner. So I did find some logs for tonight just laying around, which it's always said to walk around, see where you're at, get to know your surroundings. But like I said before, I grew up here, so I'm sweating terribly bad. But I grew up here, so I basically know where a lot of everything is here. So yeah, I'm going to stick at it for a few minutes. Because all I had in my EDC pack was a hatchet. Little thing to be known is, if that's all you got to split wood, you know how big of a pain it'll be. And there's probably some guys out there that know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you take the bark and just get some of the bark off the sides, especially the ways you're going to split, that will free up the wood on the inside. And like I said, it was raining out here all day and all day yesterday, so this wood's pretty wet. So hopefully we're not gonna, it's gonna be hard to see how much easier that was. Way easier than leaving the bark on. Just do yourself a favor. That way you don't blow yourself out trying to split it. See the difference between the two? I left the bark on the other one, took it off of this one, it just split straight down. So just little tips like that will keep you from going absolutely crazy, especially if all you have in your EDC pack is a hatchet. Here comes the rain. Great. Yep, sure is. Crap. This is not good. I was hoping Mother Nature would have gave me just a little bit of time to get set up, but you can always count on Mother Nature, now can we? Especially in October. Well, yeah, it's coming down pretty good now. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but see it on the rocks. Alright, so it's still raining, but not good at all. I have to keep going. So, that being said, Hopefully this is dry enough to do what I need it to do. If you can't tell, I've definitely sharpened this knife up. It's doing really good now. Give me a second, I'll turn it down so you can see it. I had a kneeling pad. So what I was saying is, let me move you over here. So that mossy oak knife went back and yeah, she's pretty sharp now. Man, this wood's pretty wet. But like I said before previously, if you're in a survival situation and you can only deal with what you got, that's what you get. Now there is some, here comes more of that rain. There's some cedar trees around here that I can go pull from too. But what I'm going to do is show you what the show you that cotton balls that I've made up before. Show you how that comes in handy. It's hot. It's hot. So now what I want to do, hopefully you can see from right there. Using this for the food tonight. Put that right there. Make sure you put your gloves down the right way. Man, that stuff is wet. Wet, wet, wet. But we'll see if my little curls can... Squirrels everywhere. See if my curls will pick up the flames. We'll go back to the pack. Little handy pack here. Cotton balls. And my striker. A guy named Travis Gibson gave me these, and I might actually try this real quick. It's called Live Fire, and I think I've let them sit too long, but if I can get this to take a spark, it'd be better than nothing, right? So let's see if this thing works. No. Wow. Nice. So Travis, if you watch this video, I want you to know that worked perfect. You really don't need a big piece to get it going, just a little small tear piece off of it. And boom. Oh, I think I let my luck ran out with it. But yes, Travis, it worked. This is just too wet for it. So hopefully I can get this cotton ball to catch real quick and get it to do some of its job. That's the plan anyway. we go. She's starting. Cotton ball's not even catching. That's not good. He's not good. Oh, man. Hot. Well, I do know one surefire way. Everything's let me down tonight because it's rain. But that should put it in its place. There we go. And of course, as soon as I got it going, it starts raining. Even harder. Nothing ceases to amaze me anymore. Alright, so now that that's going a little bit, I'm going to let it sit there and just smolder for a while. Because I really honestly don't need that right now. I just wanted to get some of that wood down. Still sweating. So, you know what time it is now. Time to cook up some grub. Kept this rock just in case. I always like to be on the safe side. Put a little ash can underneath it. Man, that's on that. Move you guys back a little bit. There we go. Oh. So since I knew where I was going tonight, I stopped and treated myself. That'll stay right there. Oh. Wood pellets. I was telling you guys about before, those need to come off. Doesn't work when you got big hands, guys. I just didn't do it at the beginning. All right. Alright. See if I can't get you guys in a better spot. There we go. You don't want to see my ugly face anyway. So, what I got for tonight, let me get this going, so start the gasification process. I use Tub Tub's little striker, my son's striker. He loves this thing, by the way. Don't want to give it to him all the time, but still want them to know how to use it if they have to. And that's really just the name of the game anymore. So what I'm doing here is, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there with guys that go out. Perfect. There's a lot of channels out there that guys that go out and, you know, they'll sit there and they'll do this kind of thing. But the reason I'm doing this is, geez, Pete's. But like I was saying before, that's what it's all about, man, is to get our kids involved, let them teach them the secrets that you know, because you never know if something's going to happen. You never know. So that's why, honestly, that's why I started to do this channel. Started this channel so some people that, don't know a lot about the outdoors, or that would like to know more about the outdoors, can... That was nice. That don't know a lot about the outdoors can learn just by seeing what other people can do, and it'd be surprised to you sometimes what you can learn literally just by doing it yourself. If you don't have a lot of people that can help you, learn it. That's why I made this channel. And it helps that I love being outdoors, so that's a win-win for me. But what is on the menu for tonight, food-wise, pause it, I'll be right back. Still sweating. Kielbasa. And of course, you know me. Got my oatmeal for in the morning. My onion. My potatoes. So before it gets any darker, and before this gasification starts kicking, I'm actually going to go ahead and start getting dinner together now. And the fire down here, you see it's smoking pretty good. I'm actually kind of glad that it's not going right now. But you can hear that gasification trying to kick in. But I want it to get hot. That's why I'm not stoking it or anything else. I'm just letting it go. That maybe it'll smoke some of these mosquitoes out of here. I am dripping sweat. So no, this is not going to be a very good night. And this pan didn't come with that set. This pan is literally just one of the old ones we were getting ready to throw away. And I said, hey, you know what? I'm probably going to put that in my bag. So you don't have to go out and spend all this money on all this gear. Look and see what you got around the house. If you're getting ready to, you know, get rid of some stuff, see what can be useful to you out here. Or just something to keep in your car. I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, some people like to go out and drink. I like to go out in the woods. I'd pick coming out in the woods over going and doing anything like that any day of the week. Any day of the week. Especially if it's like this. Still sweating. There we go. Sunset tonight is 7:09. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get my dinner going. Gotta hear all these deer moving around out here. I don't know if that microphone's picking it up or not. They're going crazy. That right there wasn't good. I almost lost these things. Always a learning process, isn't it? So we're good to go on that. Alright guys, so after that baby starts going up, and then I'll bring it back when we start cooking. Got pretty dark on me pretty fast. But on the plus side, you hear that? Hope you can hear that. That is called deliciousness heating up. Now the land that I'm at tonight is actually right on my mom and dad's property. Doing about 30 acres out here. And adjacent to it, there's the land next to it, 109 acres. And down the street, you have nothing. So, that's why I know this area pretty good. I'm glad they let me come out here and do this tonight. Because it's been hard finding somewhere to go. You know? And I'm thankful for some of my subscribers, you know, mentioning some places to go to. The only problem is, a lot of the places they mention you can't go. They won't let you do backwoods camping or anything like I'm doing right now. But trying to keep these coals hot down there for this fire so I can just toss a log on later on and it catches. But one thing that I've learned about watching some of these survival shows is, yes sir, this is for my Canadian boys, I would say room temperature. Absolutely amazing. How can they make something so cheap taste so good? I do have a shout out to Petrified Fish. They sent me this. I know it's hard to see, guys, sorry. But it's aluminum. Pretty good knife too. And a counter axe on the other side. It's a whistle. So thanks Petrified Fish for that one. I appreciate it greatly. If you guys don't know who Petrified Fish is, you ought to get on and look them up. I don't get paid for it. I don't get a kickback. But just giving credit where credit's due. Alright guys, well, dinner's looking good. The only bad part is I think I'm about done videotaping today. You guys aren't going to be able to see anything. That's the downside of... I do have a... Hold on a second here. Maybe. Just maybe. Nope, I don't know what I did with it. But I'll bring you back in every now and then. Show you how the food turned out and how the fire's going. And some final thoughts for you for the night. Alright guys, well dinner's done. Sorry about that. I don't know if I can make it to where... No, I can't. So, turn down a little bit. Well, dinner's done. So I got my little setup right now. But turned out to be a pretty decent night. Besides the beard's crazy right now. But yeah, everything went good. Tent's right behind me here. Got a little fire going. I'm gonna make that a long fire for tonight. So hopefully the rain stays away. I just seen something saying it's gonna storm pretty bad. But If it does, I'll get back with you. All right, guys, so like I was saying before, I don't know if I'm going to use any of this at all. Just from everything being so messed up last night, audio-wise. I mean, this was a good little trip, but if you can't hear it, there's no point. So what I'll do is, I guess I'll go home, drop back and punt, and see if there's anything possible to salvage from this trip. Which there has to be something salvageable. Can't even talk this morning. Salvageable. Man, this thing is already starting to booger up on me. Like I said, everything is soaking wet this morning. Get my water boiling. I think I'm going to go with this biscuits and gravy, but phone's almost dead, and my backup charger is dead, so I can't charge it. But I'll see what I can do with getting this going and having enough time to bring it back so you guys can check it out. And I'll let you know how these are. It's at Mountain House Biscuits and Gravy. So I decided to go with the biscuits and gravy. Bring it back. And I'm starving, so this needs to hurry up. But this says less than 10 minutes. Just add water. No cleanup. 2 servings. Of course, it's freeze dried, which you already knew that. But it says 310 calories in this thing. This will be a good little boost for in the mornings. And I had a poll asking which ones I should get from now on, this or the other brand, and I am definitely going with this one, that Mountain House. They just seem to taste better, and it seems like they cook better too. I have to start this. Yeah, little stove still kicking. But yeah, like I said before, I'm running out of memory card, running out of battery, running out of everything right now. Oh yeah. Be quite honest with you, that actually looked pretty damn good for being a freeze-dried meal. And holy shit, it tastes like biscuits and gravy. Oh my god. I'm just gonna buy a ton of these. Ooh, that's hot. Man, my beer is crazy. So what I'm gonna do is probably get the rest of this cleaned up here. Go back and see if I can salvage anything. But yeah, so sorry about that. From the so this stuff here is absolutely hold on, hot. Looks just like biscuits and gravy does. The taste is amazing. I am so impressed with this. I can definitely live off of these things. And I got a lasagna one in there too. What I might do is go back up and try to edit these videos probably the best I can, and then go back, delete it to make room. And if I can, I might see if I can do a better type of quality video today. I mean, I know it's a little bit colder, but this is my weather. I love it. And if I can, that's what I'm going to do. because I don't want to. I'm still going to upload what I got. It's just going to be annoying because of some of the mic problems. But so yeah, I am. Now I'm done. I don't know if I'm, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to again tonight or not. If not, then see you on the next one, guys. Oh my God, guys. Oh, so good. So hot, but so good. But anyway, so I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, even though the sound quality is bad, it'll only get better with time. I'll have to go and actually get me a decent setup for gear and everything, tech-wise. But yeah, that'll be it. So it's me getting out of here. I'm going to finish this, upload this video, and yeah, like, subscribe, share it for me, guys. Any questions at all of where I'm at, anything, just comment down and we'll have a discussion on it. But yeah, you guys have a good day.